Good morning, good morning. Good morning, thank you guys so much for being here. I know everyone's super excited. This has been a lot of fun and a lot of time in preparation, and I know you're going to enjoy today's show. So let me just start us off with a word of prayer before we begin. Dear Heavenly Father, God, I just thank you for this day. I thank you for just bringing us all here safely this morning. I thank you for this opportunity to perform this play in this beautiful theater, and for the talents and abilities you've given these children. Thank you for the people that have poured into them, for their parents and teachers that have just spent extra time trying to help them to be able to do their best today. Lord, and I just thank you for creating us, Lord, to be creative, Lord, that we can be expressive. I thank you for this story of Charlotte's Web, Lord, and how it just captures so clearly, Lord, the idea of friendship and loyalty, that the lessons we've learned from this play and this book. And so I just thank you that we get to share this with our parents and families and friends today, Lord, and that we just pray that it would bring glory and honor to you above all. And I thank you for this day and for this time, and I pray for our actors right now. In your name I pray. Amen. So thank you so much. I know that each and every one of you have spent a lot of time listening to your kids recite lines and helping them with that, and we appreciate it so much. They're amazing, and they have worked so hard. So I really want to thank you guys for all of the time you put into helping them feel really confident. So I also wanted to take a moment to thank Mrs. Gina Fickett. There she is, over here. She is our wonderful drama coach, and she has come every week, at least twice a week, to work with our students in all three classes. So teaching them about acting. I did not grow up an actor, which is wonderful, and I'm glad I wish I'd had this, but I would just laugh at myself the whole time. But the wonderful way that she's really taught them the language of the theater as well, so that it's not just like, okay, you go back here. It's, you go downstage, stage left. I'm still learning that myself, but it's been amazing that just the language, the vocabulary, and the skill that she has taught them in drama. So we appreciate you so much, Mrs. Fickett. Also to Scott Zellner and his crew. He is up here, right? Mr. Zellner, are you up there? Oh, he's back here. Okay, so Mr. Zellner has worked really hard getting our lighting and sound and making sure everything here was set for us, and his wonderful crew of students up there that's helping us today. We want to thank them. I also have a special thank you to Mrs. Williams, who has worked tirelessly, doing everything that I didn't even imagine we had to do to get ready for this play. So she's amazing. And then I definitely want to thank our students who have worked so hard. I think you're going to be, sometimes I laugh about these plays when we're doing them in the classroom, and I think, how is this going to come together? And then you'll see today just the amazing way that they're able to portray these characters that it'll have you in tears. It really does every year. So they're amazing. And just to the Lord for giving us a chance to be here today, and for each one of you who's invested in our school, and to have your kids in a Christian school and to have your kids in a private school that costs a lot of money. We appreciate that, and I know from personal experience with my own son, it's just a blessing to be here, and so I'm thankful to be at a school where we can do that. I can share about God's love, and when we share books like Charlotte's Web, we can really talk about the way that God has blessed us in friendship and celebrating friendships and loyalty. So I'm excited for them to share this play with you. So without further ado, we give you Charlotte's Web.
Some pigs were born last night. One of the pigs is a runt. It is very small and weak. It will probably die anyway, so your father has decided to do away with it.
Papa, please don't do it. It's unfair.
Fern, I know a lot more about pigs than you do. Our weakling causes trouble. Now run along.
That's unfair. The pig cannot be more small, could it? This is the most terrible case of injustice I've ever heard of.
Fern! John!
All right, I'll let you take care of it for tomorrow.
Thank you, Papa.
You can start around about it like a baby. I'll go look for one.
what's that? What's Brenda?
She's got a guess for breakfast. For a little while, she's going to be raising that pig.
You call it a pig? It looks like a white rat. Can I have one, Pa? I only distribute pigs to early risers who try to rid the world of injustices.
What are you going to name him?
Wilbur. Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Wilbur. Fern loved Wilbur more than anything.
Every morning as soon as she got up, she gave him his bottle.
Fern and Wilbur loved each other. Every day was a happy one for Wilbur.
Soon he graduated from the bottle to eating slops.
Wilbur grew and grew. But soon he was too big for Fern to keep him.
So he went to go live on the Zuckerman's farm. Well, I just hope that pig isn't going to be more trouble than he's worth. Imagine that, getting attention to a pig!
I couldn't turn down Fern. She only has $6 for it. And that pig enough is big enough to slaughter. He'll be worth more than $6.
I better get this place ready then. Dirt, spider webs.
Perfect for a pig.
Uncle Homer and Edith.
And here they are now.
Hi, this is Wilbur.
Oh, he's a name, does he?
I'll finish, Mrs. Zuckerman. Fern, I just baked a nice fresh peach cobbler with that basket of ripe peaches we picked for us yesterday. Come on in and have a dish with us.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye, Wilbur. I will come and visit you every day. See you tomorrow.
Wow, this is a really large barn. It is very nice here. Guess I'm living high in the hog now.
Soon the barn was full of other animals to greet him.
First came the goose and the gander. Hello, hello, hello.
Who are you?
The goose. Isn't it from the gander, gander, gander?
But I only see one gander. You introduced me to 3.
No, no, no. We tend to repeat ourselves. Do you have a name besides pig?
Yes, they call me Wilbur.
Next came Cow and Pumpkin, the rat.
It's going to be nice having a pig around. I haven't had delicious slops in an age.
Always thinking of others, aren't you, rat?
But the sloths will be for me.
I think you'll find it in your heart to share with dear old Templeton, especially if I make a nest right beside your trough.
Well, you got the old part right, but I'm not sure about the deer part. I sleep with one eye open, pig.
Next came the sheep and the lamb.
Oh, it's the pig.
You know about me?
We overheard the Zuckermans discussing you. They plan to keep you nice and comfortable.
And fan you up with delicious slops.
Oh, I'm going to like it here.
You know where they're going to make you fat and tender, don't you?
No, I don't.
Now, sheep, you'll learn soon enough.
Learn what? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Nice to meet you, Wilbur. Lamb, mind your manners.
Nice to meet you, Wilbur.
So it's Wilbur, is it?
Uh-huh.
Maybe you better sleep with 2 eyes open, Wilbur.
Well, we better get to rest. Good. Good night, Wilbur.
Wilbur was a little troubled by what the sheep said,
He wondered why they wanted to make him nice and tender.
but the animals seemed nice and fell asleep. He did not know that there was someone in the barn he had not met yet.
A little gray spider who would soon mean the world to him.
The next morning was dark and rain. It made Wilbur feel very lonely.
So he began looking for a friend to play with.
Hey, Goose, will you come over and play with me?
Sorry, Sonny, sorry. I'm sitting on my eggs. And gotta keep them toasty warm. I can't play. I'm expecting goslings.
Well, I didn't think you're expecting woodpeckers. Hey, Lamb, will you come over and play with me?
Certainly not. I'm not interested in pigs. Pigs need less than nothing to me.
Well, I don't think there's any such thing as less than nothing. Nothing is the lowest you can go. It's the end of the line. How can there be less than nothing? Cow, will you play with me?
Sorry, Wilbur. This gloomy weather has me utterly wiped out. I mean, I can hardly...
Oh, be quiet, all of you. Go play by yourself. We don't play with pigs.
Templeton, will you play with me?
Play? I hardly know the meaning of the word.
It means to have fun, to frolic, to run and skip, and make merry.
I never do those things if I can avoid them. I prefer to spend my time eating, gnawing, spying, and hiding. And I am off to your trough to eat your breakfast since you haven't got enough sense to eat it.
Poor Wilbur, poor Wilbur, poor Wilbur. He felt lonelier than ever. ever. He didn't even want to eat his food. He just wanted to lie down and cry. This made Mr. Zuckerman and Larrabee worry about him.
See, Mrs. Zuckman, there's something wrong with the pig. He doesn't touch his food at all.
Getting 2 spoonfuls of sulfur and a little on molasses.
Okay, Mrs. Zuckman, come here, pig. I got something to make you feel better.
Yuck! This is the worst day of my life. I don't think I can take any more.
Do you want a friend, Wilbur? I'll be your friend. I've watched you all day and I like you.
But I can't see you. Where are you? Who are you?
Go to sleep, Wilbur, and you'll see me in the morning.
That night seemed so long. Wilbur's stomach was empty, but his mind was full. And when your stomach is empty and your mind is full,
It's hard to sleep.
Wilbur tossed and turned. He could hardly wait to meet his friend. Finally, morning came.
Oh, beautiful day. Here it is at last. Today I found my friend. Attention, please. Will the party who addressed me at bedtime please tell me who you are if you are my friend?
Stop your nonsense, Wilbur. If you have a friend here, you're probably disturbing his rest.
Salutations.
Tell you what?
Salutations. It means greetings. It's just one of my fancy ways of saying hello or good morning.
Who are you?
Up here, see me? I'm waving.
Oh, yes, indeed. Pleased to meet you. Salutations. May I please have your name?
My name is Charlotte.
I think you're beautiful, and your web is beautiful too.
Thank you. It is my home. I know it looks fragile, but it's very strong. I tried my food in it.
Won't you join me for breakfast?
My breakfast is waiting for me on the other side of the web.
Oh, what are you having?
A fly I caught in this morning.
Oh, you eat flies?
And bugs. Actually, I drink their blood.
Yuck!
Well, I'm certainly glad she doesn't drink milk. That is the way I'm made. Anyway, if I didn't eat insects, there would simply be so many, they would destroy the earth.
Really? I want that to happen.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have my breakfast.
Well, I've got a new friend, all right, but Charlotte is bloodthirsty. How can I learn to like her?
Wilbur was suffering from all the doubts and fears that often go along with finding a new friend. But as time passed, Wilbur learned that Charlotte was a good friend, loyal and true. Early summer days are the happiest on the farm. Lilacs and apple blossoms lit and the day grew warm and soft. And now that school is over, friends do visit every day. Hi everybody, may I stay and visit for a little while?
Attention, please, I have an announcement. After 4 weeks of unremitting effort on the part of our friend the goose, the goslings have arrived. And the father is also to be congratulated.
We're as pleased as we can be.
How many goslings are there?
7. I thought there were 8. What happened to the other? It didn't hatch. It was a dead, I guess. Can I have it?
Certainly, Odenly. Add it to a nasty collection.
Let's hope that egg never breaks. A rotten egg is a regular stink bomb. I won't break it. I handle stuff like this all the time. I put it here by the trough with everything.
Oh, Wilbur, I have some exciting news. Aunt Edith and Uncle Homer seem to be glad we're putting on weight.
Sure they are.
And you know why, don't you?
Oh boy, here we go. Now,
He has to know sometime.
No, what?
Wilbur, I don't like to spread bad news, but they're fattening you up so they can kill you.
and cue the awkward silence.
They're going to what?
Kill you! Turn you into smoked bacon and ham. It'll happen when the weather turns cold. It's a regular conspiracy.
Stop! I don't want to die. I want to stay with all my friends. I want to breathe the beautiful air and lie in the beautiful sun.
You're certainly making a beautiful noise.
But I don't want to die.
Quiet down, Wilbur. You shall not die.
Who's going to save me?
I am.
How?
I'm afraid that remains to be seen.
In here, Avery.
Mother sent me to get you. It's supper time. Whoa, look at that spider over there. It's tremendous.
Leave it alone.
I'm going to capture it.
Stop it.
I want that spider. Let go of my stick.
Stop it. Stop it.
Help!
I warned you, Avery.
That's not fair. You and Wilbur ganged up on me.
What is that smell?
I think you broke a rotten egg. Good night. What a stink. Let's get out of here.
My egg! My beloved egg!
Well, Well, I'm glad that's over. Hopefully the smell will go away soon.
Charlotte, were you serious when you said you'd stop them from killing me?
Well, I've never been more serious in my life.
But how are you going to save me?
Well, I really don't know, but I want you to get plenty of sleep and stop worrying.
Okay, good night, Charlotte.
Good night, Wilbur.
What to do, what to do. Charlotte had promised Wilbur that she would save him.
And she was determined to keep that promise.
But what could little spider do to change Wilbur's future?
She ate a horse while she thought up her plan. Then Charlotte went to work.
None of the others knows that she is at work. All the other animals in the barn were asleep.
Charlotte worked all night long.
When morning came, she was very tired, but her hard work was done.
Larry left the first to see her handiwork when he came to peep over his breakfast.
I must be seeing things. Mrs. Zuckerman, you better come down here.
What's wrong, pig?
No, look. Do you see what I see?
Some pig.
Some pig.
Some pig! Edith, you have to come out here. A miracle is happening on this farm.
Miracle.
Homer, what are you talking about? Some pig! I don't believe it!
Edith, we have a very unusual pig.
Seems to be a very unusual spider.
No, it's the pig that's unusual. Edith, call the minister and talk about the miracle that has happened on this farm. Then call the airboats. Hurry!
Wait till they hear about this!
No, Lurvy, I thought all along that pig of ours was an extra good one.
He's quite the pig.
I say, son, pig, we better get to work around here. There are going to be a lot of visitors when the word of this leaks out. Charlotte, thank you.
It seems to have worked, but if we're going to save Wilbur's life, I'll have to write more words on the web. And I need ideas. Any suggestions?
How about Pig Supreme?
No good. Sounds like a rich dessert.
How about marvelous?
And that many nails make me dizzy.
How about terrific?
Cut down to one terrific, and I think it'll do nicely. Does anyone know how to spell terrific?
I think it's T-double-E-double-I-double-I-double-I-double-C.
What kind of acrobat do you think I am?
Sorry.
Look, here comes Templeton. Maybe he can help us with our project.
Templeton only helps himself. What's up?
Did you see the message on the web? It was there when I went out this morning. It's no big deal.
It was a big deal to Mr. Zuckerman. When you get to the dump, bring me back some magazine clippings. I can copy the words. It'll save Wilbur's life.
Let him die. I should worry.
You'll be worried next winter when Wilbur is dead and no one comes here to bring you a nice pail of slops.
I'll bring back some magazine clippings.
Wow, I didn't know he could move that fast.
Thanks. The meeting is adjourned. Tonight, I'll tear apart my web and write terrific. Now, I need some rest. I was up all night.
Thank you, Charlotte. You're the best friend a pig ever had.
As the day went on, news about the word in Charlotte's Web began to spread throughout the county. People from miles around came to see the words in Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte knew there would be even more visitors the next day.
So that night, while the other animals were asleep, she began to work on the new word in her web. Spinning and weaving, she began to form new letters.
Through the night, she worked on her difficult task.
It was nearly morning when she finally finished. She ate a small bug when she was done.
And after that,
She fell asleep. When Larry came to feed over her slop, she was surprised again by the new word in the web. Even more people came to see the miracle the next day.
everybody went to see Zuckerman's famous pig.
Tempting came back with new word from the dump.
And that night, Charlotte wrote a new word in the web.
Radiant.
A photographer from the newspaper came and took Wilbur's picture.
Well, that does it. I'm going to enter this pig in the county fair. If he wins the blue ribbon, I'll guarantee I'll never make ham or bacon out of him.
Well, that'll be a first. Guess we might be serving you breakfast instead of serving you for breakfast.
Did you hear that, everybody? The county fair! That means I can live at least another month.
And maybe longer if you win the blue ribbon.
If.
You'll come to the fair with me, won't you, Charlotte?
I don't know. The fair comes at a bad time for me. That's when I'll be making my eggs so I can lay my eggs.
You can lay eggs at the fair.
Templeton will need to go too. Somebody will need to do errands and general work. I'm staying right here. I haven't the slightest interest in fairs.
That's because you've never been to one. A fair is a rat's paradise. Everybody spills food at a fair. Popcorn. Frozen custard.
Frozen custard.
Candy apples.
Stop! That's enough. You've twisted my whiskers. I'll go.
But will you come with me, Charlotte?
I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Right now, I'm going to get some rest. I'm suddenly very tired.
The night before the county fair, everybody went to bed early. Avery lay dreaming that he was on the Ferris wheel when it stopped and he was on the very top car.
Fern lay dreaming that she was getting sick on the swings.
Larry lay dreaming that he was throwing a baseball at Clock Cat and winning a genuine Navajo blanket. Mrs. Zuckerman lay dreaming about a deep freeze unit.
Mr. Zuckerman lay dreaming that Wilbur has grown 116 feet long and 92 feet high, that he was covered in blue ribbons and even had a blue ribbon tied to his hair.
That morning, Mrs. Zuckerman gave Wilbur a buttermilk bath and was loaded into a crate labeled Zuckerman's Famous Pig.
And in that crate were two stowaways, Templeton and Charlotte.
It might just with the strawberry. I thought it's important to make it a little more comfortable.
Hey, Pop, can I have some Wilbur slab someday?
In a way, everybody do. What he eats are leftovers from what we eat.
Yeah, but it looks better in the bucket than it does on the table.
Well, thank you very much. Can I have some money?
Can I too?
I don't want to die.
I'm gonna crash a jet plane to another one.
Avery!
Sorry, Edith. It's okay. They're just excited.
Can I have a balloon?
Can I have a cheeseburger?
You'll have to wait until we can go with you.
Oh no, Martha. Let the children go out by themselves. The fair only comes once a year. Now run along and don't be gone long.
Okay, Papa.
Don't eat lots of stuff. That's gonna make you sick to your stomachs.
And if you go on the swings, hold on tight.
And don't get lost.
And don't get dirty.
Don't get overheated. Watch out for pickpockets.
Stay together. Do you think it's all right, John?
Well, they've got to grow up sometime, and the fair's a good place to start, I guess. If we're finished here, Mrs. Zuckman, I'd like to go down to Midway to meet some of my friends. They have one of those Navajo blankets I keep hearing about.
Sure thing, Lurvy. Let's go look at the tractors, Edith.
Tractors? I bet you'd never ask. Martha, let's you and me wander over to the cattle barn and to see the Holsteins and the Guernseys.
Okay, but let's keep an eye out for Fern and Avery.
I'll meet you back here in a little while.
I thought they would never leave. It's easier for a rat to hide in the barn than out in the open like this. I think I'll do a little exploring.
Please bring me back a word, Templeton.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, hi, Charlotte. Where is everybody?
I'll have to see the fair.
When will you be writing your new word?
Later on, if I'm not too tired. Just spinning this new up earlier took a lot of my strength.
Well, here's your order.
I hope it's a good one. It's the last word I shall ever write.
Charlotte, what do you mean?
Templeton, my eyes seem to be going. Could you please read me the word?
Humble. Humble.
Humble has two meanings. It means not proud and it means close to ground. That's Wilbur all over.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. I'm not going to spend all my time delivering papers. I came to this fair to enjoy myself.
You've been very helpful, Templeton. You may run along now.
I'm going to make a night of it. That old sheep was right. This fair is a rat's paradise. What eating, what drinking. Bye-bye, my humble Wilbur. Fare thee well, Charlotte, you old schemer. This is going to be a night to remember in the rest of life.
Is this really going to be your last word, Charlotte?
I think so. I don't have much strength left, and tonight I have another job to do.
Is this something for me?
No, it's something for me, for a change.
Please tell me what it is.
I'll show you in the morning.
This is the first night I spent away from home. I'm glad you're with me, Charlotte. I never feel lonely when you're near.
Thank you.
Whatever will happen, will happen. Wait. Even if I don't win the blue ribbon and the worst happens, I'll never forget you.
That is very nice of you to say. Now go to sleep, Wilbur.
Before long, Wilbur went to sleep. By now the fair was quiet and the people were gone.
Although Charlotte was very, very tired, she worked quickly. She still had another job to do.
After she was done writing new words and left, she moved on to another project.
It carried her far into the night. When she was finished, she was exhausted. She fell into deep, deep sleep.
Look, there's a new word. Charlotte, you've done it again.
Humble, it fits you perfectly.
What's that object there? It looks like cotton candy. Did you make it?
I did indeed. It's my egg sack.
What's inside it? Eggs?
514 of them.
Are you really going to have 514 children?
If nothing happens, yes. Of course, they won't show up until next spring. I'll never see them.
Of course you will. We'll all see them.
Wilbur, my eggs and I may never make it back to the barn.
Don't say that.
Now don't worry about me. Today's your big day. I'm sure you'll win.
What a night! What feasting, carousing! A real gorge. I must have eaten the remains of 30 lunches.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You'll probably have an attack of acute indigestion.
Don't worry about me. Wilbur's the one you should be worrying about. The pig next door won the blue ribbon.
Oh no.
Wait till Zuckerman gets a hankering for some fresh pork and smoked ham. He'll take a knife to you, my boy.
Be still, Templeton. Don't listen to him, Wilbur.
Whatever will happen, will happen. I may not live as long as I like, but I live very well. A good life is more important than a long life. So starting now, I'm going to stop worrying about myself. There are more important things than just think about yourself. Like you, Templeton. You didn't even notice that Charlotte has made an egg sack.
Egg sack?
Up there, for your information. There are 514 eggs in that peachy little sack.
Well, congratulations. This has been a night.
I am sorry about the blue ribbon, Wilbur, but you're being very brave about it.
Bravery is just one of the many things I've won from you, Charlotte, my friend.
Look, everybody. Look what it says in Charlotte's letter. Humble. Another miracle!
He's sure to win the blue ribbon now.
Oh no, I can't believe it! That pig over there is already won first prize. It's not fair. He won just because he's fat.
Attention please, We would like as many of you as can to assemble in the livestock area where we are about to present a special award.
Special award?
It must be for the cows or horses.
When you arrive at the livestock area, please go to the section where the pigs are located.
Sounds like somebody here's getting another award.
That fat pig over there.
We would ask you to report directly to the pig owned by Mr. Homer Zuckerman.
Homer Zuckerman? Yoo-hoo!
I can't believe it!
Coming through. Mr. Zuckerman?
Right here.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present Mr. Homer L. Zuckerman's Distinguished Pig. Many of you will recall when the writing first appeared mysteriously on the spider's web in Mr. Zuckerman's barn, calling the attention of all to the fact that this was some pig. Then came the word terrific. Then came the word radiant. And then finally today, the word humble. Whence came this mysterious writing? Not from the spider. We can rest assured of that. Spiders are very clever at weaving their webs. But needless to say, spiders cannot write. On behalf of the governors of the fair, I have the honor of awarding a special prize of $25 to Mr. Zuckerman, together with a handsome bronze medal suitably engraved as in a token of our appreciation of the part played by this pig. Terrific, radiant, humble pig. in attracting so many visitors to our great county fair. Now, folks, if you will follow me along to the grandstand, you'll be just in time for the first heat of the harness races.
Look at Wilbur, his new medal.
We're mighty pleased with you, boy.
Homer, let's all celebrate the occasion by taking one last look around the main room.
Sounds good to me.
Charlotte, why do you do all this for me? I never done anything for you.
You've been my friend, and that itself is a tremendous thing. Besides, what's life anyway? We're born, we live a little, we die. By helping you, perhaps I lift up my life in trifle. Heaven knows, anyone's life can stand a little of that.
You saved me, Charlotte, and I would gladly give my life for you. I really would.
I know you would. Wilbur, I'll not be going back to the barn.
Not going back? What are you talking about?
In a day or two, I'll be dead.
Charlotte, no!
Let's not make a big scene, Wilbur.
I won't leave you here alone to die. I shall stay too.
They won't let you. Besides, even if you did stay, there'd be no one here to feed you.
I have an idea. Templeton! Templeton! Wake up! Pay attention!
Catch a wink asleep?
Listen to me. Charlotte is very ill. She won't be able to come home with us. We must climb up there and get her egg sac.
What do you think I am anyway, a rat of all work?
Hurry! They'll be back soon. Templeton, I'll make you a promise. Get Charlotte's egg sac for me, and from now on, I'll let you eat first when Lurvy slops me. You get first choice of everything in the truck.
You mean that?
I promise. I cross my heart.
All right, it's a deal.
You take extreme care. I don't want any of those eggs harmed. Charlotte, I'll protect her with all I might.
We'll take care of Wilbur, Edith. You get the truck ready.
Oh, Charlotte. Goodbye, Charlotte. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Wilbur. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Wilbur and Templeton were taken back to the barn. Charlotte summoned all her strength and went back to her web and never moved again. The next day, at the fiesta was taken part, and the racehorses were loaded into their vans, and the entertainers were packing their belongings and ready to land their train. Charlotte died. The fairgrounds were soon deserted. The sheds and buildings were empty and forlorn. Out of the hundreds of people who came to the fair, nobody knew that a little Miss Fire played the most important part of all. No one was with her when she died. The sheds and buildings were empty and forlorn. Wilbur watched over Charlotte's egg sac as though regretting his own choice. The animals were delighted with his success at the fair, but everyone missed Charlotte very much. Wilbur watched over Charlotte's egg sac as though regretting his own choice. Patiently, he waited the end of winter and the coming of the little spiders.
Oh, good. Wilbur hasn't eaten breakfast yet.
Wilbur hasn't eaten anything the past 2 days. He's been waiting out in the yard for his eggs to hatch.
Simpleton, you would live longer if you ate less.
He wants to live forever. Good point. Keep eating, rat. No. You do the honors. Very well. I am pleased to announce that the goose and I are expecting goslings.
Again!
It must be spring. Everything's sprouting, including your stomach.
Good one, Chief.
They're here! They're here!
Who's here?
The spiders, they hatched. All 514. Look!
They seem to be climbing up the rafters.
They're going to where the breezes are blowing. Oh, look! They're flowing on little clouds of silk. Wait! Don't go! Won't you please stay? They're leaving.
It happens every time.
Goodbye. I'm glad they hatched. I wish some of them would stay anyway.
There. They have to live their own lives, you know.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking, oh, never mind.
Salutations.
Salutations? Who said that?
Me, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. The three of us are staying. We like this place. And we like you.
Oh my goodness! Pleased to meet you. This is wonderful, wonderful. What are your names, please?
Excuse me, are you trembling?
Yes, trembling with joy.
Then my name is Joy. What was my mother's middle initial?
A.
Then my name is Arania. I need a name too. Pick one out for me. Not too fancy and not too dumb.
How about Nellie?
Fine, I like that very much.
Joy, Arania, Nellie, welcome to your new home.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Where'd you get that handsome medal you are wearing?
Oh, it's a long story, but I'll tell you all about it. But right now, I'm going to take this medal off to celebrate this very special day. I'm putting the medal where it rightfully belongs. Templeton, will you hang this on the nail where Charlotte's web used to be?
Another favor?
It's the last one, I promise.
I know till the next one. Like this? Hey, what's happening to me? I just did something for nothing!
Perfect. I dedicate this medal to a very special memory of dear Charlotte, whom I'll never forget.
She helped me to see the miracles that were in front of me all along. None of us will ever forget her.
I love her children and her grandchildren dearly, but none of them will take their place in my heart. Charlotte was in a class by herself. It's not often for someone to come along who's a true friend and a good writer. Charlotte was both.
So you guys can take pictures. Will the middle row just back up a smidge? And then front row back up a little bit so they're a little bit closer. Okay, and you stay right there. So if y'all want to take a quick picture